Sopranos, I'm back with you. We're going to go to A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman. I'm sure many of you have seen this movie and probably have heard this music sung on the radio. It's going to be a little bit different rhythmically and note-wise from what you're probably used to hearing, just because, of course, artists can do their own thing when they're singing by themselves. But when you get a choir together, we all have to do the same thing. So it might be notated a little bit differently than you're used to hearing. So looking at the beginning, you'll notice that we're in cut time. Okay, so it would be 2 beats per measure. But right now, I kind of want you to think of it in 4, just for rhythmic purposes, just to get the rhythm correct. And at measure 9, it's a tenor bass solo, okay? And then at measure 25, all men start singing. So you ladies don't even come in until the bottom of page 5, okay, where the whole chorus comes in at that point, okay? So that's where we're gonna start, is a pickup to measure 41, because every night I lie in bed, okay? And what I find helpful, especially when I'm starting to learn music, is to find somewhere where I can keep a steady beat. Especially in music like this, because it's not always gonna be, you're not always gonna move on the beat. Sometimes you're gonna move on the ands of the beats and so forth to create this syncopation. So I always think it's important to have some sort of, some way of me knowing where that beat is. So starting at measure 41, I'm gonna give you 4 beats, and then we're in on the and of 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the other tricky part is lining up the text with the correct notes, where you're shifting notes and sort of. And that a time that I think it's tricky is at the top of page 6. A million dreams are he, right? I think it's hard to line that up. So I want to start right there, which is the pickup to the last measure of top of 6, where it's a million dreams. 1, 2, 3, 4. A million dreams are key. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest. Okay? So let's go back to measure 41, putting that in context. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going on. One, two, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, and then the tenors and basses finish that melody. Let's go back to at the bottom of page 6. I'm specifically looking at that last measure. A vision of the one, right? Of is one of those syncopated spots where it's gonna come in on the and of the beat, right? So it comes in on the and of 2. So you have to anticipate that a little bit. Let's go to pick up to 49. I think of what? 1, 2, 3, I think. Good. Let's go back, putting that all together. Measure 41, where you come in for the first time. 1, 2, 3. 3, and. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. Yeah, good. Then on page 8, go to page 8. This is a soprano alto solo. As, you know, not individuals, so, but as a group, right? This is sort of your verse, okay? So let's start measure 63. There's a house. 1, 2. Off. Oh, some big jumps there, right? Inside, that's a full octave. So let's just do every room inside, middle of page 8. 1, 2. One more time. Good, let's put it together at measure 63. There's a house. 1, 2. Rest. 2, 3, off. Okay? Let's do that whole page one more time, and then we'll go on to the oohs on the next page. Okay? 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Here's a split. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have a split there, soprano 1s and 2s at the bottom of page 9. So soprano 1s on rainy day, this is your part. You go to the, okay. Soprano 2s, this is your part. Right, just down the scale there, okay? And then when you put it together, okay? And from your markings that Paige has in her score, at the top of page 9, you should be stagger breathing all those oohs so that it kind of creates this seamless sound, right? We don't have any breaks between ooh, you know, measures and so forth that we just sort of carry over. You can breathe in the middle of a note and so forth. We just don't want to breathe at the obvious spot or obvious places, which is typically at bar lines, okay? So we want to make sure to carry all that through, okay? Good, let's go to measure 63 again, putting all of that together, page 8 and 9, starting at the top. There's a house. Okay, 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, 4, carry over. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 4, 1, 2, rest. Split here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a crescendo moment there on those 8 counts of day. You can definitely crescendo that. Good. Okay. So let's go back and put all that together, starting at 41. Okay? Measure at the bottom of page 5. 1, 2, 3, and. rest. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, rest. This is the guy's part. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, and. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, off. Good. And then we get into that next little part there. Good. Thank you so much.